think of this match between South Korea and the RPU team?
I think it's going to be a very exciting one.
Well, stick around because we're going to go to you from time to time to get the staff viewpoint of this exciting match.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Nikki Coseteng. She's our guest analyst tonight. The tip-off won by the Philippines. Huichico got the first possession of the ball, and now we have Hector Calma, our point guard, going up against Yu of South Korea. Chung Yong-hak is also in there for Korea. Hector Calma sidestepping, firing, missing the first try. Battle for the rebound, won by Kim Yu-taek of Korea. There's a drive by Her Jae. Her Jae is double-teamed. He is marked, and he is forced into a passing error. Here comes Hector Calma driving through, laying up for two. What speed Hector Calma has. He really streaked for that basket. The first blood drawn by Calma. It's 2-0 for the RPU squad. And the crowd is wild.
Yes, Hector Calma standing only 5'9", but really soaring up for that basket.
This is what we call the home court advantage. Equalizer by Yu from about 28 feet out.
Actually, Yu is the counterpart of Hector Calma for the Korean team. He's also the point guard of the Korean team.
We've got a spill on that last play.
Foul on number 13.
Louis Brill took a fall, and we've got the South Korean Kim Yun-ho acknowledging the first contact of the game. There is some kind of a switch being pulled by the Korean side because their number 10 man,
that's
Choi Chil-kwon, the hot shooting Choi, is now wearing the number 9 jersey, formerly donned by Lee Shin-wook. And Lee Shin-wook is not on the lineup of Korea. They don't have a number 10 at this point.
Another foul by the Koreans, number 14, the big guy.
Kim Yu fouling Calma, Hector Calma of the Philippines, number 14. He will take 2 shots.
I think we're all agreed that the team that plays better in the slot is going to have the edge very definitely, you know.
First shot of Calma is a miss. This time it's good. Philippines is up by 1, 3-2. Calma takes another shot. It's good again. All the points of the Philippines have been scored by Hector Calma. 4-2 is the count. 18 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this first half. The referees, by the way, are Ron Omori of the United States and Mario Hoppenheim of Uruguay. 2 neutral referees officiating this contest, the most important one. Yu setting up Jung. Jung from the corner, overshooting, and there's a recovery by Calma, and Calma steps on the baseline. It's outside for Korea.
Watch 14 and 12. Alfarero and the Korean. The Korean gave him a little elbow earlier on, setting a screen.
Alfarero is going to play a key role here tonight.
You saw the elbow of 14 again. You watched that player.
Louis Brill guilty of contact on that drive. Korea will inbound their own front court. They trail by 2. 18.5 remaining. Yu giving it to Her. Her Jae to Kim. Kim Yun-suk. And there is a rim out. The tap goes over to Calma. Calma saving the ball at the right sideline. Almost lost control. Huichico gets a pass.
The Koreans are not pressing us as like they've been doing the other teams. They know we have very good ball handlers too. They might do it as an element of surprise.
A little later on, perhaps. Huichico travels. He lost his balance as he received that pass. We have a turnover.
That was a good call by the Japanese-American referee, Ron Omori.
The play being signaled by Yu. Her Jae is a silent partner of the court. Jung drives in, lays up, finger roll layup. It's a miss, and we have Teddy Alfarero pulling it down. That's going to be the key. Getting better position on defense. 17 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Hector Calma, watched by Yu. Huichico crowded by Jung. Calma moves in. Alfarero playing the outside. Calma crowded. The bounce pass goes to Huichico. There was a cut by Calma, no pass there. Almario turns around, fires, and rims out. The rebound won by Kim Yu-taek. Alfarero had part of the leather. He couldn't hold on to it. Her Jae to Kim. Her Jae from the corner. Bullseye. Number 5 man of South Korea, Her Jae. He's the one that we really got to watch out for. It's 4-all.
You can see, Dick, that Ron Jacobs has studied him very well, and Brill is taking him real close, you know, following him wherever he goes. Her Jae.
Teddy Alfarero blocked on a pivot try. Yu has it. That was Kim Yu-taek covering Alfarero. Yu driving through. There is a foul. A foul going against, it could be Brill.
Calma.
No, Calma acknowledging the contact. They double-teamed in you, Brill and Kalma. That'll be the first contact by Kalma. And we have,
Yes, going to talk very correctly.
yes, referee Oppenheim goes over to Alfarero and Kim Yu Tek to warn them that he has seen them nudging each other with elbows.
The Korean has always stuck his elbow out. I told you from the very start to watch that play.
Okay, there's a tap out. It's outside for the Philippines. That's a good break.
Well, yes.
The count is 4-all. That's a second deadlock tonight. 16 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Hector Calma over to Almario. Almario fires and rims out. He hasn't settled down so far. We've got a foul.
Number 14.
Kim Yu-Tek. He's all fired up, and he's using his body unnecessarily to get better position off the boards.
Well, he was trying to box out Alfarero from going for the offensive rebound, but he held on to Alfarero.
Chico inbounds. Calma has it. Quick pass to Almario. Almario gets a Alfarero screen, fires on a jump, misses it to short.
Yes,
Jorge has it.
he has missed 3 attempts so far, Dick.
Bad pass. Jung couldn't hold on to it. 16 and a half to go. This is a real jam-packed Coliseum tonight, and we've got the home court advantage. The boys really need every ounce of support. There's a hit by Louis Bill. 6-4. So far, Koreans have not tasted the lead. 16 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Yu directing operations for Korea. Motioning to her to move off to the right. He's a playmaker tonight. He jumps the pass onto the basket. Easy reverse try, missed, and there is contact on Kim Yu-Tek. Yes. That'll be foul number 2 on Kim.
You can really feel the pressure here, even the players especially. That was an easy shot, something that the Koreans usually will connect upon.
Even the project director is feeling the pressure right now.
15 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Kalma driving through with a head and shoulder fake. He misses on the try. It was too high. And her Jay fails to see Yu streaking home for a possible fast break. Oh, a fumble by her. And there's a lead pass to Kalma. Kalma streaking home again for the easy layup. Fantastic speed by Hector Kalma. And we have Korea suing for time with a count at 8-4 for the Philippines. 15 and 35 to go. We pause for this message. Back here, the big dome, Hector Calma just got another chance to improve the Philippine lead, and now it's 10-6. 14 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Her Jay. Cross court to Yu. Yu faking, driving in, seeing the open lane, laying up and missing. Easily up and again missed by Korea. The follow-up is good, and it's Kim Yun-Ho getting fouled in the process. It'll be a three-point play for Kim.
10-6, the Philippines on top by, or rather 10-8, by 2 points.
Foul went against Alfarero, I think.
You can see the slow-mo there and the foul committed by the Filipino. Hector Calma has 8 of the 10 points of the Philippine team, the smallest player on the Philippine squad.
A tap out by Jung of Korea, and the Philippines retains possession with 14 and a half remaining in this first half. Hector Calma has been playing his heart out. He has gotten the majority of the points of the Philippines so far, and he's all fired up. Looping past Almario. He hasn't gotten his range so far, missing 3 shots from the field. 14 minutes, 4 seconds to go. Under the basket pass, recovered by Calma. We have 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Almario is open. He fires and rims out. That's the 4th miss by Almario. The recovery made by Kim Sung-wook, the blonde South Korean cager on the youth squad. Herjay drives in. He is crowded by Brill, and his pass is intercepted.
Brill is doing a superb job on Herjay.
There is contact by Yu on a drive by Hector Calma. That's the only way he could have stopped Hector Calma, who has proven his ability to streak home at least 1 to 2 steps ahead of Yu.
Hector is going to take, no shots.
That's only the 15th foul by Korea against 3 by the Philippines. Inbound by the Philippines. Ruchiko with a turnaround. It's short. He babied it. The tap goes over to her. Her crowded by Brill. All the way to Yu. Yu against Calma. He moves in, gets away, lays up, and it sinks. That's the equalizer, the 3rd deadlock of the contest. 13 minutes and 35 seconds left. Everybody's tense out here. First acid test of both squads who have had easy victories. Both squads undefeated so far. Bill is open, and he knocks it in.
He has 4 points for the Philippine team. So far, only 2 guys have scored, Hector Calma and Louis Brill, the captain ball of the youth team.
Now it's 12-10 in favor of the Philippines. 13 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. It's been nip and tuck throughout. Jung gives it to Yu. Over to her. Her top of the key, crowded by Brill. Bill has been doing a very good job on Her J. Her J gets a screen from Kim Sung-wook, fires and makes it. He's got flawless touch.
But that time there was a screen, and Brill was not able to switch in time, and he didn't call for a switch either, Dick.
And Her got an open shot. Hector Calma looping a pass to Brill. Brill crowded by Kim Sung-wook. There's a cut by Calma. He is crowded, and there is contact by Jung.
Stuck a foot out.
Yes.
He stuck a foot out very definitely.
We have a couple of substitutions for the Philippines.
That's Elmer Reyes coming in, replacing with Chico, and Richard Mendoza replacing Alfarero. There's the slow-mo on the last play.
Well, that's a good substitution. Elmer Reyes, one of our top scorers. He can also hit from the outside, and right now could help the team with his outside shooting.
Hector Calma distributing the leather over to the flank. Almario inside to Mendoza. Wide open shot by Elmer Reyes, who moved well without the ball. Mendoza assisting him. Now it's 14-12 for the Philippines. A wide open gap in the Korean defense. 12 minutes and 25 seconds to play. Yu directing operations for Korea. Her J playing a secondary role tonight. Yu crowded by Bill on the switch off. He fires and misses. The ball bounces up over and it's pulled down by Almario. 12 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Calma, seeing the open lane, gives it to Reyes, and Reyes is guilty of a double dribble. Yu streaking home. He gets a pitch and misses the layup. Good coverage by Hector Calma. 12 minutes to go. Bill has it now. Two-pointer for the Philippines. Almario crowded there by Kim Yun-ho. To Hector Calma. Set play for the Philippines. Calma moving around, spinning, faking, firing, and it's short and offline. 11 minutes and 35 seconds to play in the first half. Her J slowing it down, giving it to Yu. There's a cut under the basket, wide open hit by Kim Yun-ho, getting away from Almario. Almario did not mark him. His back was towards his man. 14-all is a count. But South Korea has not tasted the lead so far. The Philippines has had the initiative. Louis Brill, crowded by Kim Yun-ho. He gives it back to Calma. Calma to Almario. Cross-court pass. Louis Brill moving in. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. There's a cut by Calma. He fakes, fires, misses. And it's a fast break for Korea. Yu with a layup. And the miss. That's the second time he's missed in a fast break. Hector Calma has it. He gives it to Brill.
Brill came down very fast that time in defense.
Yu has missed 2 easy layups on fast breaks. Brill gets a long looping pass. Almario cuts in, turns around, fires on a jumper and misses. And we've got the ball recovered by Kim Sung-wook, the blonde Korean cager. 10.5 to go. Korea may just take over the lead for the first time on this offensive. Yu spots and misses. The rebound results in contact on the play. Brill guilty of a foul on Kim Sung-wook, who's been a very strong factor off the boards. We've got another timeout. We'll be back shortly. Get back with us here at the Big Dome, and Korea will inbound as the ball game resumes with 10 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in this first half. It's been action-packed throughout, just as everybody anticipated. Kim Yun-ho has it right flank. Over to Jung. Jung fires and converts. 16-14, that's the first Korean lead. 10 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Derek Pumarin is in now. He replaced Hector Calma.
Yes, together with Jun Tan, Dick.
Yes, Jun Tan cutting in now to the corner. Almario back to Pumarin.
Very tight zone defense by the Korean team, huh?
Yes, the 2-3 zone always aimed at the ball carrier. Elmer Reyes with a drive. He misses. Under the basket, Mendoza follows up for 2.
That's tenacity for you.
Right, and Ron Jacobs gives him a hand. 16-all is a count. 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go. What determination displayed by Mendoza on that play. Yu jumps the pass. Kim Sung-wook over to Her J. A jumper by Jung. It's short, and we've got boxing out, but they were unable to prevent the tap out by Kim Yun-ho. Yu has it. Looks for the open shot. Gets it. Banks it. Misses. And we've got a rebound by Korea. Second, third try by Korea. Finally sinking. That was Kim Yun-ho. 18-16.
Kim Yun-ho has been doing a lot of offensive rebounding for his team, and if he cannot get the ball, he just taps it out to his teammates. Very wise idea there.
Right. Philippines attempting a penetration. Loose ball picked up by Mendoza. He jumps the pass. Jun Tan fires. Rims out. A fast break by Korea. But our men are down there. Pumaren crowding you. You squeezing himself through a sandwich and gets fouled.
Could have been a traveling there by you. He lifted his pivot foot before faking.
The foul was spotted earlier, however, so it'll be a sideline throw-in for Korea with 8:47 remaining in the first half. 18-16 for the Koreans. There's a cut by Kim Yun-Yoho over to Jung. Jung fires. It was a hurried shot. Easy recovery by Pumaren. He moves into the front court, and this is the Philippines' first fast break. The score is made and counted, and we've got the Korean guilty of contact. He's still on the floor. That looks like tack run. Elmer, was it?
Juntan.
You
can see that really the Korean fouled him there. He had
That's
not
right.
established position. But
Both of them were moving.
But he was the one who got the worst part of the fall because he hit his head.
That's right. He lost his balance completely, and he landed hard on the court. That's Jung Duk-hwa of Korea. A gutsy play by Juntan.
We ran the break very well there. 3-on-1 situation.
Let's take a look at it again. There is the point of contact up in the air. Juntan practically falling on top of Jung on that play.
You know, June could have taken a bad fall himself, but he broke his fall very well with his elbows.
That's right. While there's a lull, if you're having problems with your car, exhaust, or muffler system, contact Nodalos for quick, efficient service. Nodalos gives you fast installation service and quality products developed through constant research. And now Nodalos offers you headers for diesel engines. Drop by at Nodalos in Quezon City, Taft Avenue, Manila, Imelda Avenue, Makati, Sucat, Parañaque, Caloocan, and Archbishop Reyes in Cebu City. Nodalos for total satisfaction.
Also, Joe Milo for Olympic Energy.
Jung is still on the court at this point, and the Coliseum doctor for the 7th Asian Youth Basketball Championship is once again signaling that perhaps a stretcher bearer will have to bring in that stretcher. He was turned back earlier, but it looks like Bicol will again be frustrated.
This is surprising, Dick, because actually, you know, he should have just been carried off the floor and the game should have started. They should have sent somebody to replace him. He had spent 1.5 minutes there taking care of this number 7 player.
I think the reason they kept him there, Andy, they didn't want to move him because it was head. He knocked his head, so it could be dangerous. Doctors have to check him out first, no?
In the meantime, Juntan is getting ready for his shot. He fires and connects.
That's the first three-point play completed in this game. Now it's 19-18 for the Philippines. 8.5 to go. How have things been with you, Nikki? Are you enjoying the game?
Yes, very much. Looks like both are really down to business, and it looks like the preparation that the RPU team had is paying off now because they're maintaining their composure in spite of the pace of the game.
That's true, and it is really a frantic pace at this particular point in time. And it's sure to carry through under the basket. It's Elmer Reyes.
Beautiful pass by Juntan, huh?
Juntan on the assist. Elmer Reyes with a left-handed layup. Now it's 21-18, a three-point lead for the Philippines. 7 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Talk about determination and guts. The RPU squad is displaying that tonight against a taller Korean squad. We've got a hit from the right corner by Yu. 21-20, the Philippine lead down to 1 point. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. This game very likely will go down to the wire.
They have to watch you.
Yes, I'll watch you too. Okay, here we go. Under the basket pass with a traveling call and a turnover. Korea is very quick on the transition. And we've got Kim Yun-Yo. He was guilty of traveling. He slid. Wide open gap. Yu lays up, overshoots. Recovery made by Yu. He is open. He draws a bead, fires, and misses again. It's Her Jay out rebounding Derek Pumaren. 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go. 21-20. Korea has a third try in store. Kim Yun-Suk misses again. Another try for Korea, and there is the whistle. We've got a foul. A foul going against Juntan that time. It'll be 3 to make 2, most likely, for Kim Yun-Ho.
Hector Calma is reporting back to work, replacing Derek Pumaren.
This is what you've always been mentioning, Dick and Ronnie. You have to get those defensive rebounds. And the Koreans had 2 offensive rebounds in that play. That center spot will tell the ball game.
They've been getting 2 to 3 offensive rebounds per offensive thrust.
Another thing is that, like right now, Almario is not hitting. We have to go to our reserves. And I think we have a deeper bench than the Korean bench. So far, Elmer Reyes has scored. Juntan has scored. He has given off a good assist. Maybe our reserves can help us at this point.
In the meantime, Kim connects his first shot. Second is also good.
So it's 22-21 now for Korea. A slim 1-point advantage. 6:55 to go. Calma is back on the lineup for the Philippines.
And Alfredo is about to come in.
Calma has it. Over to Juntan. Elmer Reyes playing the low post. Turn around by Almario. Yes, he finally gets one in.
Sir, it could be a start.
23-22.
And promptly, Ron Jacobs pulled Chico back because he was going to send him in.
He was going to replace Almario, who's been in the game since the opening buzzer. 6.5 to go. Yu with a bounce pass to Herjay. Herjay fires. Flawless hit. Every time you give him an open shot.
He's a very confident player. He takes those outside shots very cockily.
24-23. He's so confident about it. Elmer Reyes penetrating. The shot is started, and there is contact on the play by Herjay. It'll be a 3-point play for Elmer Reyes. It's 25-24 for the Philippines.
First foul by Herjay.
And we have a timeout. We'll be back in just a while.
With the project director
And the chairman of the organizing committee of the 7th Asian Youth Basketball Championships, Ambassador Eduardo Cojuangco, who has been one of the biggest single factors in seeing to it that the tournament goes on as successfully as it is going on at the moment.
And if this crowd is any indication, it's already a resounding success.
No doubt about it. 25-24, 6 minutes and 3 seconds left. Kim Wong-suk over to Herjay. Herjay sidesteps. He is crowded by Elmer Reyes. Kim turning around, firing, and missing. Good boxing out by the Philippines. Elmer Reyes getting that rebound. We've been outright rebounded. 18-10 so far. Almario is open. He snaps off a shot, makes it, and the crowd roars with approval. 27-24. 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go. We have a 3-point advantage. Yu in the corner. He snaps off a shot and makes it likewise. Very quick retaliation by Yu.
Yu has been making his outside shots, but he's been missing his layups, Vic.
That's true. That's pretty ironic, isn't it? 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Almario with a bounce pass. Alfredo missing. And we have a recovery by Herjay. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Herjay against Elmer Reyes. A jumper by Choi. It's a failure. And Almario has it. Almario to Juntan. 1-point advantage for the Philippines. Hector Calma. Right quarter court. Juntan playing the other guard position. We'll slow down the pace somewhat. Hector Calma has it. He drives through, fires, and misses on a soft try. Kim Sung-wook of Korea dominating the board. Choi fires, gets it in.
The boys are a little bit tired right now. Hector is beating heavily. He cannot even come down for defense.
28-27 as Korea takes over the lead again by a point. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. It's been very tight and full of pressure. Almario to Juntan for a turnaround try. No. And there is a foul going against Elmer Reyes. Elmer Reyes caught pushing on Yu off.
That's a 17th foul for the Philippines. The Koreans are already in penalty situation.
Backcourt throw in for Korea. We should be able to cash in on this penalty situation of Korea. Should have more drives. There's an offensive foul by Choi.
Very good try. Excellent try.
He came in trying to set a pick on Alfredo, and he was guilty of the foul. Spotted by Ron Amori.
Actually, he led with the elbow. That's what he got caught.
Chico now replaces Elmer Reyes for the Philippines with 4:14 to go first half.
Backward throw in for the Philippines. Hector Calma to Almario. Almario hasn't been replaced in this first half. And just as we anticipated, both coaches are playing only 6 to 8 men in this game. There's a whistle again. The referee, Ron Amori, points over to some players of the girls' team.
And some photographers, especially members of the Korean girls' team.
And he wants that area cleared because that area is where the momentum of a driving cager will carry him. And that could cause injury if there's somebody there. The clock is stopped with 4 minutes to go in this first half. The Philippines in possession and inbounding the front court. Referee Amori just went over to the table official to explain what he did.
And he was also having the clock winded down to 20 seconds. That's the time for the Philippines to take the shot.
Juntan back to Kalma. Spread out 2-3 zone defense of Korea. Mario with a jumper. Yes. That was a precious shot, huh? Beautifully timed. It was a crowded shot.
Mario with 6 points right now, suddenly picking up in the late second quarter.
29-28. The Philippines by a point. Nip and tuck battle. Overhead pass all the way to Herjay. Herjay with a jumper. This one is short. And the rebound is pulled down by Juntan unmolested. Yu trying to ball hawk off Hector Kalma. And there's a good tap out by Korea's Herjay because it was a 4 against 5 situation.
Could have been disastrous for the Korean team.
And that's what the crowd was cheering about. Juntan sets up Almario. Almario fires. It's short. He was distracted. He gets it back again. Tries again and misses again. Okay, the ball bounces over to Choi. Forward to Yu. Yu's the court general. He loses the ball. Picked up by Kalma. Kalma streaking home against Kim. He lays up with the left. It bounces out. And we have a foul by Richico. Richico and Almario trailing, trying to cover Choi. And Richico was guilty of contact on that play. That'll place the Philippines in penalty trouble now.
There's a slow on the last play.
Well, Hector Kalma gave a gallant effort because he 5'9", going up against a 6'3" guy.
Yes, and he used the left hand, protecting the ball with his body. 2 minutes and 52 seconds to go. Onto the basket play. There's a beautiful block, but Alfarero is guilty of contact on that play. And charities are going to be awarded. We'd like to take this opportunity to tell you that smart shoppers get their Christmas shopping done early. And the ideal place to go is Shoe World for a wide variety of men's, ladies, and children's shoes. The latest and ready-to-wear signature brands, ladies' handbags, and accessories, and your choice of gift items. Shoe World also carries kitchenware and household appliances, umbrellas and luggage, and a well-stocked toy department. Join the smart set of early shoppers. Go to Shoe World at Rizal Avenue, corner Plaza Lacson, on Aurora Boulevard in Cubao. Shoe World, where you get what you want with a smile.
Kim connecting from the foul lane. The other shot is also good.
2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this first half. 30-29, Korea back in the driver's seat. That 2-3 zone has been most effective against the Philippines. Alfarero with a fake. He overshoots, but he is fouled. Arm contact by Kim Sung-wook.
Number 8, Kim Sung-wook.
That's his first foul, Kim's first foul.
If you notice, Dick, that kind of defense, they're trying to prevent the good outside shooting of the Philippines, especially Almario, Yuchiko, and Tan. But we usually get the first passes to in the 3-second area, and Alfarero should connect on those passes.
In the meantime, take Extracel, the natural vitamin E with lecithin to help your body experience the benefits of vitamin E faster and fuller. Extracel, the natural vitamin E with lecithin.
Alfarero missed his first.
Second shot by Alfarero.
First one was too long, the second one was too short.
Seems to have a lack of concentration there, Dick.
Ron Jacobs is pointing to his knees. He should bend his knees, flex his knees. He misses again. Almario gets it. Alfarero fires again and misses. Loose ball recovered by Korea's Kim Yun-ho. 3-on-2 situation. Beautiful block by Kalma, and the ball goes out. Handled by Kalma. It looks like Kim Yun-ho had the last touch on that ball.
Hector Kalma certainly saved us 2 points there with that brave effort, and the ball should have been ours.
3-on-2 situation. 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Long inbound all the way to Choi. Choi in the corner. Jumps. It's short. Battle for the rebound. Alfarero bobbles it. Picks it up at the baseline. He is crowded by Choi, and he gives it safely to Ichigo. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. The Philippines behind by a point. Very low-scoring contest as a result of a very tight 2-3 zone by both teams. Juntan back again to Kalma. We have 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Kalma trying to hit the open shooter. Juntan is open, and he knocks it in. 31-30. Juntan living up to the pressure, delivering those crucial points. 1 minute and 48 seconds left. Both teams in penalty trouble. Korea looking for the go-ahead. Choi moving, but he doesn't get the pass. A tap out to her. Herjay banks one, misses. We've got a beautiful rebound by Juntan. He streaks home, gives it to Hector Kalma. Hector Kalma with the layup. Yes! Juntan rammed into Yu. There was no foul called, and it cleared the lane for Hector Kalma.
And you saw what Juntan did when he came down. He gave him a little knock on the head. as if to say, I fooled you, guy.
That's why you were staring at the referee.
A minute and 10 seconds remaining. The Philippines by 3. That's the biggest lead so far enjoyed by either quintet. No, we had a 4-point advantage earlier.
That's right, Dick.
A back shot by Choi, 33-32.
This is another fellow that we should mark. We can't give him too many outside shots. He's one of their top scorers. That's number 9, Choi.
Choi and Herjay. They have been the top scorers for Korea. Wichiko drives, and there is contact by Yu, or is it Kim?
That's Kim.
It'll be charities for Wichiko since both clubs are in penalty trouble.
Richard Mendoza reporting back, replacing Teddy Alfarero. 50 seconds to go. On the first half, Philippines on top by only 1 point, 33-32. Joseph Ruchico, sporting jersey number 4 for the Philippines, will take 2 shots and possibly increase the lead of the Philippines to 3. First shot is good. 34-32. Good again.
He really took his time. 35-32, the Philippines by 3. 45 seconds to go. Yu directing operations for the Korean squad. The best Korean team fielded in the youth competition so far. A miss by Choi. We've got an easy recovery by Wichiko. Hector Calma moves in. The Philippines fast breaking Almario. Laying it in for 2. Power drive by Almario. 37-32, biggest lead for the Philippines. 5 points. 23 seconds to play. The capacity crowd is going wild with joy. And look at that reaction as they try to distract the Koreans. But we've got a hit by Herjay, the confident and, as Andy pointed out, cocky Herjay.
Only 8 seconds left. The Philippines should be aware of this.
Okay, 3 seconds to go. Wichiko blocked. The fadeaway is good by Mendoza. And there goes the halftime buzzer. The Philippines preserving a 5-point advantage after a hard-fought first half. The score is 39 for the Philippines, 34 for South Korea. And the Philippine squad is certainly earning the plaudits and the admiration of the crowd, whose support has been solid throughout. In just a while, we'll bring you the halftime story and the scores. Right now, let's pause for these important reminders.
Very exciting ball game between the Philippines and Korea, and after 20 minutes of good basketball, the Philippines on top by 5 with a score of 39-34. And here's how they scored. For the Philippines, we have Calma with 10 points, Almario 8 points, Reyes 6 points, Tan 5 points, Brill 4 points, Mendoza 4 points, Wichiko 2 points for a total of 39. And for the hard fighting squad, Korean squad, we have the following. Kim Yu has 10 points, Yu 8 points, Her 8 points, Choi 4 points, Chung 2 points, and Kim Sung Wook with 2 points for a total of 34. Here's Ronnie.
Before I turn you over to Andy, all I can say about the first half is this Philippine youth team is playing its heart out. They're really psyched up, and with this crowd of about 20 to 25,000 cheering them on, they're really giving us a fine display of basketball. Win or lose, we can be very proud of this team. Andy?
Yes, very certainly, Ronnie, because we can even see some of our local superstars here. A lot of the members of the Riota team,
Chris
Fernandez, Tuadles, Arnaiz, and also the other super team, the Chris Paredmanizers. A lot of them are here cheering on the national team. It's a matter of national pride. And right now, we have the Philippines up by 5 points at halftime. Hector Calma putting in 8 points early in the ball game, ending up with 10 at halftime. And then Tan came in and put in his 5 points. Almario picking up late in the second quarter, coming up with 8 points. The Korean team, well, a very balanced team. They have 2 guys with 8 points. That's Yu and Her. And also 10 points by Kim, number 13, who's been getting a lot of offensive rebounds and been following up to the basket. For some statistics at halftime, both of the teams shooting pretty even. The Philippines 43%, the Korean team 42%. Philippines 17 out of 39, the Korean team 15 out of 36. So we had more attempts at the basket. And also from the free throw area, we have 5 out of 8 for the Philippines for 62%, while the Koreans 4 out of 5 for 80%. Rebounds, practically even. The Korean had a 3-rebound edge over us, 21 as compared to 18. We had more assists, 14 compared to 10. In the fast break attempts, we attempted 8 times. We were able to complete 5 with an extra bonus shot for 11 points from that field, while the Koreans doing 7 attempts, only scoring once and making only 2 points. Yu has missed a lot of fast break attempts, and that has been good to our favor. Right now, the Philippine team is just about to enter the hard court. The Korean team is still at the dugout, and I'd like to turn you over to Dick Delfonso.
Thank you very much. Let's find out from Nikki Coseteng how she feels at halftime.
It's still anybody's ball game. It's a very low scoring game, and both teams are playing very good defense. So I think it just depends on who gets to make more baskets that really matters, because both teams are defending very well.
Say you were the manager of the RP youth squad, what would you be telling the boys at halftime, Nikki?
Well, I think they should continue the way they're playing, keep moving, watch out for the open man, and not force their shots, and just keep their heads cool.
Very, very wise. And if the RP youth squad does this, I'm sure they should be able to hang on to this 5-point lead. Thank you very much, Nikki. At this point in time, let's pause for some reminders.
Game that's Bulaong on your screen, and Tuadles.
We also see Curtis Berry, Donnie Ray Kunz. A lot of the people involved in basketball in the Pro League around here watching the game between the South Korean team and the Philippine team.
Yeah, Francis Arnaiz is behind the Philippine team bench together with Kaloy Luisak. I think this is also an inspiration to our youth team, to see that these big superstars of the Pro League come here to cheer them on and probably give them a little advice now and then. I think that all goes to sort of psych them up. There's Kaloy Luisaga together with Francis Arnaiz. And this team has really been psyched up in that first half. No question about it. They played superb basketball.
And may we mention that the China coach is carefully watching these two teams play right now.
And of course, we'd like to thank, of course, Minister Singania for having enabled us to cover this game for basketball fans, millions of them on MBS Channel 4 live.
We're all set for the start of the second and final half of action. The Philippines nursing a 5-point advantage, and we win the tip-off. Alfarero tapping it over to Almario. Jung, who took a bad fall earlier, is back on the Korean lineup. He was pretty instrumental in Korea's having a very tight game with the RP youth squad. A weaving offensive by the Philippines. Hector Calma sidesteps, fires, makes it. A soft shot by Calma. Biggest lead of the Philippines, 7 points, 41-34.
Hector again starting the score for the Filipino team in the second half. He has 12 points right now.
Hector Calma outdoing himself in this game. We've got Jung converting. That fall didn't hurt his shooting arm at all.
May have helped him too.
41-36. The lead is cut down to 5 points again. Crunching dribble by Calma all the way to Brill. Brill back on the Philippine lineup. Almario making a cut, doesn't get the pass. Uchiko back to Calma. Calma moving in. Very tight defense by Yu. Uchiko fires on a jumper. It bounces out, and we've got Kim getting that rebound. Kim Yu-Tek. 18 minutes, 50 seconds ago, our lead is down to 5, and Korea is in the offensive, and you can hear the crowd cheering on the Philippine defense. Yu under the basket. He is blocked beautifully. Blocked by Calma on that drive, and here comes Uchiko. Uchiko a little undecided, but he hit the right man. He hit Teddy Alfarero, who is in perfect scoring position, 43-36.
The Philippines seems to be more confident right now. They're playing better defense, and they're running the break very well.
And the Philippines, as we observed earlier, usually has its best game in the second half.
Yes, they start off very, very strong, Dick.
Herjay crowded, and there is the whistle by
Foul.
referee Hoppenheim. A foul going against Louis Brill, and Jun Tan is hurriedly sent in for Brill. 18 minutes and 15 seconds remaining.
This is one of the strong points of Coach Ron Jacobs, his substitution in the ball game.
A screen for Yu, and he delivers the goods. 43-38. There was a double screen on that play.
Yes, Dick.
And Yu had a wide open shot. 18 minutes left.
Dick, Brill has 4 fouls. That's why he was taken out.
Yes, the skipper of the Philippine squad. Under the basket thrust by Alfarero. There's knee contact by Kim Yu-Tek.
Kim Yu-Tek Number 14 for Korea, committing his 4th personal foul.
He's in foul trouble, and the Korean coach makes no move at this point to replace him.
Look at this formation of the Philippine team in the throw-in.
It was a stack in the keyhole. Wichiko giving it to Alfarero, who turns around. He is blocked. He telegraphed that shot, and it was anticipated by Kim. 17 minutes, 35 seconds ago. Philippine lead down to 5 points. Jung fires. It's short. And the rebound is pulled down by the Philippines. Almario to Juntan into the front court. Juntan gives it to Calma. Forward now to Alfarero. Alfarero fires and misses under the basket. Follow-up, not quite. Another follow-up results in the whistle. Wichiko missing an easy one, and he is very disappointed. He was fouled, however, and it'll be charities for Jung Wichiko.
Yes, he shouldn't be because he had 2 offensive rebounds. Meantime, Dick, this game is really building up to be a classic encounter as it is expected to be. There seems to be no end to the hustle both of the RPU team and the young Koreans, and it's leaving me breathless, just like Smirnoff vodka. And you should try Bloody Mary, a mixture of tomato juice and Smirnoff vodka. Thank you, Dick.
First shot of Wichiko is good. And you just saw the slow-mo on that last play. Second shot is good again.
45-38. It's a 7-pointer again for the RP squad. Out to regain that lost ground that we were unable to hold on to in Bangkok in 1980. This would be the second step, according to Ron Jacobs' master plan. A save, and the ball bounces out. Handled last by Kim Yu-Tek. A fumble at the baseline. Here comes Hector Calma, changing pace, moving in, and setting up Juntan, who knocks it in. Okay, that's the biggest lead now for the Philippines, 47-38. 16 minutes, 50 seconds to go. The crowd is enjoying this game immensely. The capacity crowd of the 25,000 rooting, cheering fans of the RP Youth squad. 16 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Jay gets away from Juntan, and Juntan fouls him.
Koreans are beginning to feel the pressure, Dick. Like several plays now, they have not been able to come back that quick in defense, and we've had some fast breaks going for us.
Juntan, second foul.
16 minutes and 36 seconds left. Yu, he's been the court general throughout for Korea. Jay gets one in. Every time you leave him open, delivers the goods.
It's very cool.
47-40. 16 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Hector Calma against Yu. Lateral pass, Almario over to Alfarero. Alfarero fakes, fires, and it bounces out. The follow-up, missed by Wichiko. The tap to Kim Yu-Tek with a foul by Alfarero. Backcourt foul, but that'll be just a backcourt throw-in for Korea. That's only the 13th foul.
It's the third foul of Alfarero.
And he'll have to watch it. Ron Jacobs consulting his scorer. 16 minutes, 5 seconds to go. The bounce pass goes to Kim Yun-ho. He sets up Yu. Yu is open again, and he misses. The rebound to Wichiko. Wichiko moves into the front court, driving against Jung. Almario banks one in. 49-40. 15 minutes, 50 seconds left. This is the second and final half. Philippines maintaining a 9-point advantage.
They should start going to Almario. That's the first time he held the ball in the second half.
Kim Yu-Tek with a turnaround hit from the 15-foot line. 49-42. Almario has not had any rest in this game. He's played the whole game so far. Juntan with a fake. He finds the open shot. Makes it. Tan is coming through.
Yes. In the past games, he has not been utilized that much, but today he's really proving his worth. He has 7 points in the ball game.
He's a great surprise. 51-42. There's a crowd again. Kim Yu-Tek crowded, and there is the whistle. We've got a foul going against Han.
Dan will have to watch it.
That will be his fourth foul. No, that will be his third.
Richard Mendoza, set back by Ron Jacobs, replacing Teddy Alfarero. Big hand. I think it's a big hand from the crowd. And hurriedly, Elmer Reyes also reports back for Juntan, who also gets a big hand from this huge crowd we have at the Big Dome.
The inbound, Korea's Jay to Kim Yun-ho. Yu has it, crowded by Hector Calma. Almost lost his dribble. Jay recovering over to Jung. Jung fumbles. And there is a double dribble. The ball bounced off his chest.
Yes,
That's a good call.
Yes.
By referee Hoppenheim. 14 minutes, 58 seconds left. The Philippines by 9:51 to 42 with an opportunity to increase that lead even further.
Hector Calma is having a little bit of problems, I think, with his ankle. Early on, he was limping a little bit, Dick.
That's right. We have a signal from Hector Calma. He's being isolated against you. Over to Ichiko. Ichiko fires. It's short. Good line, but short. He babied it. 14 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Here comes Jung, picked up by Calma. He moves in. Cross-court pass setting up Yu. Yu is open. He flips, overshoots. The rebound of Kim Yun-ho. And Kim loses the ball, but there is a foul spotted on the play going against Mendoza.
That was a good call, but it came a little bit late, Dick.
Yes, the ball had already been stolen, and there were a couple of dribbles taken already by the Philippines before the whistle sounded.
The Philippines was already streaking to the front court for a possible fast break.
That's how quick we are. Kim Yun-ho. Short. The ball bounces to Almario. He gives it to Calma. Calma moves in and very wisely decides to pull out again. Almario to Elmer Reyes. Reyes looks for the open shot. Gets it. Misses. And we have a loose ball recovery. A block on Mendoza. The tap goes to Yu. 14 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Korea fast breaking. Yu changing direction, firing and missing. We've got Mendoza pulling it down. Good coverage by the Philippines. And Mendoza is outdoing himself. We have a foul on the play. A foul by Yu on the play as he crowded Calma.
Yes, so you can see that Yu made a bad sign at the referee, and the referee reprimanded him about that.
We have a Korean timeout. We'll be back in just a while. Yu converted on a fast break after a steal. Now it's 13:35 to go in this second and final half, and the Philippines on top by 7. Mario jumps and rims out. Offensive recovery by Mendoza.
Beautiful.
For a follow-up to, and he's
Beautiful
fouled.
play by Mendoza.
He's fouled by Kim Yu-taek, and that could be the 5th and final foul of Kim Yu-taek, the tall Korean slot man.
And that will be a very big blow on the Korean squad. Kim Yo-taek, a very important man for the Korean team. Fouling out.
Very early in the contest with 13 minutes, 26 seconds remaining, and replacing him is an even taller Korean, standing 6'8", Han Ki-bum. But he's not as agile
And effective.
Especially in defense, you know, he doesn't move, get those block shots and rebounds like the number 14 guy, that's Kim.
Mendoza missing. We've got a battle for the rebound. It's tapped out by Almario, outside for Korea. 53 to 44. 13 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Yu brings the ball into the front court of South Korea. Watched closely by Calma. Yu is very speedy likewise. There's a pick, a good pick by Kim Yun-ho. A fake by Yu. Yu fires it short. Rebound to Mendoza. Forward pitch. Elmer Reyes laying up easily for 2. And that's the biggest lead of the RPU team. 11 points, 55 to 44. Look at Ron Jacobs. He is all psyched up himself.
Yes, you can even see him giving that twirl around display of sign.
And you know, I don't blame him for feeling psyched up, because this is going to be his first big test. The burden of responsibility rests squarely on his shoulders as head coach of this RPU squad.
Yes, Dick. And remember, the Philippines will not play Korea again.
We've got a foul spotted by referee Hoppenheim on the faking Elmer Reyes.
It's on Kim.
That's a third foul on Kim.
Sing-wook.
Kim Sung-wook, the blonde Korean cager. 12 minutes and 41 seconds to go. That's a 15 foul of Korea. We also have 5 team fouls so far in this first half. Almario getting a screen but not going for the hoop. Hector Calma directing operations. A bad pass. Ichiko was moving in. There was no eye contact between the two before the pass was made, so we've got a turnover. Referee Ron Omari
It's warning.
telling Ituri something.
Yes, because he kicked the ball out again, and that's delaying the ball game. You know?
Okay, he is warned. Yu now has it over to Kim Sung-wook. Herjay gets a nice screen, but misses. One of his rare misses. Han Ki-bum follows up with a reverse.
Surprise, huh?
Using his height. 55 to 46. The Philippine lead down to 9 points. 12 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Hector Calma. Watched closely by Yu. Elmer Reyes was all set to receive that pass. Mendoza out to Almario. We've got to be very careful with those short passes. Here comes Hector Calma getting a screen, but he baited that attempt. The follow-up by Ichiko is good. 57 to 46. We're getting the break. The ball is bouncing into our waiting hands. That was a gimme for Ichiko.
Yes, and yes, already 3 offensive rebounds here in the second half alone.
And he goes up. The moment he gets the ball, he goes up again for the shot.
Very
No
quick
wasted
snapshot.
motion. Herjay driving in. Crowded. And there is a traveling violation for a turnover. A traveling call going against Herjay. The Philippines fast breaking. Elmer Reyes setting up Mendoza. Beautiful teamwork by the Philippines. 13-point advantage, 59-46 for the RP youth team. 11 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. This is the biggest lead. 13 big points for the Philippines. Standing by, ready to come in, is Lim Darl Shik. He hasn't seen action so far for Korea. Yu over to Kim. Kim Sung-wook back to Yu. Yu fires and misses. The rebound to Han Ki-bum. He banks it and misses. Kim follows up, misses again. And finally, we have Richico pulling it down to Hector Calma. Hector Calma moving in. And there is a tackle from Herjay for the foul. Ron Jacobs going to Richard Mendoza.
We have substitution. Number 11, that's Lim.
Ron Jacobs can't quite communicate with Mendoza. He calls Pumaran and Kalila to tell him, give him the message.
And a real sharp response to what was detected as a flaw, a basic flaw, very likely in boxing out the big Korean on that last rebound play.
Choi is in the ball game also, Dick, for Korea.
That's right. Hector Calma setting up Mendoza. Mendoza to Richico. He's open, but he misses. And the rebound is pulled down by Han Ki-bum. 10 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Down the right flank, it's Lim Darl Shik. Choi lost his rhythm. Yu giving it to Han Ki-bum. They're going to him now, but he rims out. And we have a recovery by Lim. A long try by Yu. 59-48. 10 minutes and 23 seconds to go. This Korean squad is ever dangerous. Even with a lead of 11 points, we cannot afford to slacken the pressure.
Yes.
We've got to keep on scoring.
We cannot change the tempo of the game. It's still a long time to go.
We're at the halfway mark now. Loose ball picked up by Almario. Almario fires. It's short. Loose ball recovered by Elmer Reyes. He loses it to Kim Yun-ho. And it's a Korean fast break. 2 against 1. Hector Calma unable to stop the Korean onslaught, but they have missed 2 layups in a row. Mendoza holds on to the ball and waits for Calma to come close to him. There's a pass.
Running.
And he's guilty of traveling. Hector Calma traveling. He was distracted by the opposition. We have a Philippine timeout. We'll be Han Ki-bum missing. Yes, Zero.
We'd like to thank Byron, XSL Milo, Tito Reyes Restaurant, JRS, for participating in this very important sports event in the Philippines, the ABC Youth Games.
And if you're having problems with your car muffler or exhaust system, contact Nodalos for quick, efficient service. Nodalos gives you fast installation service and quality products developed through constant research. And now Nodalos offers you headers for diesel engines. So drop by at Nodalos in Quezon City, Taft Avenue, Manila, Imelda Avenue, Makati, Sucat, Parañaque, Caloocan, and Archbishop Reyes in Cebu City. Nodalos for total satisfaction.
Kim Haibun.
Han Ki-bum.
Han Ki-bum, I mean.
He's surprised right now because the Korean team is going to him at the low post, and he's been delivering so far for his team.
9.5 remaining in this hotly contested game. And speaking of heat, it's not only hot, it's humid here at the jam-packed Big Dome. Juntan getting away. He misses the layup. A sorry miss by Juntan. It trickled out. 59-50. It looks like the start of the Korean rally is in progress. Yu to Lim. Choi has it. Choi making his move. There's a pick and a screen, but Choi fails to deliver, and we've got Elmer Reyes going way up for that rebound. The Koreans pressing. Elmer Reyes gets out of trouble with his dribble. Elmer Reyes continues, and a bad pass intended for Almario, who thought that Elmer Reyes was going to take the shot.
Yes.
I thought so too.
He should have. He should have taken the shot. 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go. The Koreans can figure out the rally, but they have missed a number of times. Their last 3 offensives have been fruitless.
They have not been given any offensive rebounds. Good
Elmer Reyes.
Hector
Driving in.
Calma.
He saw the opening. Calma, rather.
14 points for Hector.
Calma taking advantage of every open opportunity in the Korean defense. Here comes Yu. Over to Lim. Lim is open. He fires and misses. And there is the whistle. We've got a foul on the play against Han Ki-bum.
Right.
That's the first foul on the big man of Korea. A pushing foul by Han Ki-bum. And Herjay, who is taking a rest on the Korean bench, is coming back into the game. The Korean coach Lee Chong-hee is questioning the referee on that last call. 8 minutes and 12 seconds left. The Philippines by 11 points. Amat Man taking care of a slick spot on the floor. Hector Calma bringing the ball into the front court to Almario. Back to Calma. They're slowing down the pace somewhat. That 2-3 zone of Korea in progress. Almario with a sneaky beautiful layup. Getting away completely. 63 to 50. 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go. A spectacular hit by Almario. Individually, the Filipinos are definitely more talented on the court, but the Koreans are tough, they're well conditioned, they have good smooth passing plays, and their transition, as Ron Jacobs pointed out, is very fluid.
Almario just committed his third foul, Dick.
And right now both of the teams have 17 fouls, so one more foul for each before they enter into the penalty situation.
7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We've got a save at the corner by Korea's Choi. Almost lost that pass. Choi fires. It's short. The rebound to Kim Yun-ho. Back to you. They always go back to you. You with a layup. It bounces out. That advantage off the offensive board has been pretty telling. Kim Yun-ho again with another offensive recovery and follow-up. 63 to 52. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left. Philippines by 11 points. Hector Calma shakes off you. Gives it to Juntan. Elmer Reyes losing the ball on a tap. He was crowded by 3 Koreans on the play. 7 minutes left. Herjay to you. You drives through, lays up, makes it. 2 consecutive hits by the Korean squad, and the RP lead is down to 9 points now at 63 to 54. 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Beautiful dribbling by Hector Calma. He sets up Almario. Almario fires, sinks it. 65 to 54. That was a key basket by Almario. It could nip this Korean rally in the bud.
Yes, Dick. The Korean gambled there and they lost.
Yes, they tried the ball hawk. Choi fires from way out. It's short, and we've got a tap going to Calma. Calma has been the court general. He's been living up to his name. Very calm and collected. The flip by Tan. Yes, James Tan replying. And the Philippines has 2 consecutive baskets likewise and a 13-point lead. 67 to 54.
The Koreans are tired. Starting to tire out.
Our team is also tired, but it's just the spirit that's there.
A good tap out by Almario. A pass intended for Kim Yun-ho. Jung is back on the Korean lineup. He replaces Choi, who has not been able to connect for Korea tonight. 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go. We have a Korean timeout. We'll be back shortly. You're back with us here at the Big Dome, and the ball game resumes with a front court throw-in for the Korean squad, trailing now by 13 points, 67 to 54. There's a tap by Calma. He's been playing tremendous ball throughout.
You know, Dick, you may be tired, but when you have 25,000 people cheering for you and a lot more viewers out there, they're cheering for you, it puts a little something in your spirit.
It puts more than a little something.
You know, this is a rarity. As I was telling Nicky Caseting after the beautiful block by Teddy Alfarero, it's very seldom that you see a jam-packed Coliseum cheering for just one team, and tonight it's a solid cheer for the Philippines. Usually one team gets one side of the Coliseum, another team gets another side, but tonight it's a solid Coliseum cheering for just one team.
Elmer Reyes picked up his 4th foul, rather unfortunately, and the Philippines is in penalty situation.
This is Herjay taking the charities.
First shot by Harris. Good. Second shot is good again.
67 to 56. The lead is cut down to 11 points. 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Hector Calma, the court general for the Philippines, being harassed by Yu. Over to Elmer Reyes. They move in just in time. They had 10 seconds to get that ball across the center line. Calma has it again. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. The Philippines is now playing the clock with 5.5 to go. Calma to Jun Tan. Tan is open, and he consistently puts in that ball.
And look at the assists. The Philippines 23, Korea 15. A lot of those assists coming from Hector Calma.
That's right. He is the heart and soul of this team. Herjay setting up Jung. Jung fires. He hurried that shot. We've got Elmer Reyes pulling it down. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Calma sidestepping beautifully. And he sets up Elmer Reyes. Reyes is guilty of an offensive foul.
Oh, that's his 5th and last foul.
Yes, it is. At the same time, The fifth foul signal is given for Elmer Reyes, and he moves out of the game permanently. He gets a round of the
Played a tremendous game.
The crowd sends him to the bench for a job well done.
And even the referee applauds him, huh? Referee
right.
gives him a hand.
That's the first time we've seen something like that happen.
Great game.
Coming in is Chico, and as the charities are being fashioned, smart shoppers get their Christmas shopping done early. And the ideal place to go is Shoe World for a wide variety of men's, ladies, and children's shoes. The latest and ready-to-wear signature brands, ladies' handbags and accessories, and your choice of gift items. Shoe World also carries kitchenware and household appliances, umbrellas and luggage, and a well-stocked toy department. So join the smart set of early shoppers. Go to Shoe World at Rizal Avenue, Corner Plaza, Lacson, on Aurora Boulevard in Cubao. Shoe World, where you get what you want with a smile.
First shot by Kim Young-ho is a miss. Second is a miss again.
The pressure is telling on the Koreans now. With 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go, Kalma drives through, lays up. Beautiful, beautiful. What a basket. 71-56, the biggest lead of the RP youth team, 15 points. What a magnificent game they're playing tonight against South Korea. Yu drives in, suspends himself, and converts. Beautiful basket likewise by Yu.
Yu is the most consistent player for the Korean team. And likewise, our point guard, Hector Kalma, is the most consistent player on our team.
And talk about consistency, Jun Tan has been most consistent with those set shots of this. He was just fouled by Her Jae.
Her Jae is a little upset. I mean, he may have been getting a couple of good shots in, but he's a little rattled.
That will place Korea in penalty trouble. They've got 8 fouls likewise. The inbound goes to Kalma. Isolated against Q. He drives through, lays up, misses, but he is fouled. And that'll be 3 to make to arm contact. Yu confronts referee Hoppenheim. And referee Oppenheim was threatening to throw Yu out. He was eyeballing the referee and refused to give any quarter. As a matter of fact, he was walking into the referee.
Well, there in the slow-mo, it's very clear that Han Ki-boom did foul Hector, because you could see Hector's hand did bend back, no?
For a short player like Hector, going way up
Against
in
a
the air
6'8".
against a 6'8" player and getting fouled by him on the arm means that he must have outjumped Han Ki-boom.
First shot by Hector is a miss.
He still has 2 more shots. It was in the act of shooting.
Bend your knees, says Jacobs. He bends it, but he still doesn't get it.
He's tired. He's dead tired.
Very tired. He's just playing on heart and soul.
Third try by Hector is good. 72-58, the Philippines by 14. 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go. The remaining moments of truth for the RP youth team. Yu against Hector Kalma.
Look at Hector defend despite his fatigue. Huh?
Under the basket pass, beautifully executed for Kim Yoon-ho. A beautiful assist by Yu. 72-60 is the count.
Full court press now, Dick.
Hector Kalma double teamed. He gives it to Ichiko. The crowd yelling to the Philippines to move into the front court. They do. Without any violation. We have a foul as Kalma and the rest of the boys lose their cool.
Oh,
And everybody piles up onto the court. Kalma was triple teamed on that play.
and he was stripped
He was stripped from behind by Jung, who took a spill earlier off Jun Tan.
and then threw a punch at him.
The Koreans were tackling the men instead of the ball that time when they went out for Kalma. And of course, cooler heads have prevailed.
But not before a couple of punches were thrown and a couple of kicks by a few of the Koreans too.
It doesn't look like anybody was really hurt.
There's a slow-mo of
We
that
have a
foul. Watch it.
slow-mo on that last
Watch
action.
that play. Look, they tackled Hector, then came from behind, tackled him again. See,
He was holding Hector.
he pulled Halma. He pulled
Well, actually,
Kalma
he
from
wanted
under.
to break Hector's fall, but Hector thought somebody was hitting him. And everybody here.
And look at that melee. Adding more drama and more color to what already has been a most exciting encounter between the two top teams in Group B.
The Philippines 72, Korea 60. We are leading by 12 with 3:57 to go in this ball game, and we're looking good.
And at this point, again, we'd like to thank XTCL, Milo, Byron, JRS, and some of our other sponsors. Of course, that fantastic restaurant at the Sunbar Plaza, right at the back of the Makati Cinema Square. Peter A. for their very kind participation in this very big sports event right now in our country, the 7th ABC Youth Games.
And you're seeing all the excitement right here on MBS Channel 4, where sports is special and always spectacular. 25,000 people giving the Philippine team all the support it can get, and these boys are playing their hearts out, and they're doing a tremendous job.
We have somebody being escorted out. He's in street clothes.
He looks like a she, not a he.
Holding a towel.
He must have been hit by some objects that were thrown.
Yes, we did see some coins, some peso coins being thrown on the court. An announcement is being made right now for calm and cool to get back onto the scene after that explosion of tempers on the court. Tempers were afraid at that particular point. Kalma was dead tired. Thought he was tripped from behind.
He was tripped first time, and then the second Korean grabbed him.
Well, it was a tackle.
He was
from the back.
Yeah, he was tackled. That was the pressure of a double team, and Hector took it otherwise, and then the Koreans went after the Filipinos, and you don't go after a Filipino without him coming right back at you.
And we only have actually 3:57 to go in the ball game.
Still a long time.
That's right. In the meantime, we have the deputy chairman of the organizing committee, Dr. Fernando Carrascoso Jr., going over to the Korean bench to talk to the head coach, Coach Lee Chong-hee, so that the ball game could continue. Ron Jacobs is on the screen. He is talking to referees Ron Omori and Hoppenheim. He very likely was trying to find out what kind of a call the referees made on that last play where Kalma was tackled by two Koreans. Actually, it was a triple team effort, but two Koreans came into contact with Hector Kalma.
Anyway, Hector will take two, right, Dick?
Yes, it was a foul in penalty situation. He was not in the act of shooting, so two charities should be awarded to Hector Kalma.
This time it's the pro people watching the amateur guys play basketball.
Talk of a crisp Toyota game. We got the same kind of crowd, the same intensity, and the same. There's Fernandez, Coach Mariano. They're all getting a good look at this. A big hand from the crowd for the South Koreans.
Referee Hoppenheim goes over to the Korean bench. But they're all seated there, making no move at all to enter the court, and so too is the Philippine bench. Players are taking advantage of this respite to rest up after an intense game. This is the Korean coach talking to the two referees, Ron Omori and referee Hoppenheim from Uruguay. And they're very likely discussing how the ball game is going to be resumed.
With two charities, obviously.
It should be.
Should be with two charities.
But everything happened so quickly, we don't even know whether the referees called the foul in that last play.
They did, Dick. They did.
They did.
They did.
I can see also Mr. Piping Hineroso of the Araneta Coliseum trying to calm down the people on the ringside area.
Anyway, as we look as dispassionately as possible at this game so far, despite the fact that we're obviously rooting for the home team, we have played the better basketball, no question about it. I think we've been shooting better. We've been able to divide the shooting scores, and our boys have really rallied to this crowd and the kind of support that they've been getting. I think it's a truly fine, youthful performance.
And the statistics back up that observation. We have out-assisted, outshot, and
Even out-rebounded.
Even out-rebounded the Koreans, a much taller squad than the Philippines. So on the whole, this lead of 12 points enjoyed by the Philippines has been hard-earned by good teamwork, good basketball.
And on your screen, Ron Jacobs called Louis Brill to listen to the discussion with his discussion with the referee Oppenheim of Uruguay and referee Omori.
And just before that, the two coaches, Ron Jacobs and the Korean coach, shook hands.
You know, let's find out from Nikki Koseteng how she saw that last explosive bit of action.
What was that?
How did you see that? You were watching the game so avidly.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't get an opportunity to see it in the replay. I thought the RP youth had the ball and the Korean tried to steal the ball. Unfortunately, he made a somersault over the RP player.
He was tripped from behind.
I didn't get to catch
Whether
that.
intentionally or not,
But maybe perhaps the RP boys reacted, you know, very, what do you call this, illogically. I mean, you know, it was probably a spur of the moment reaction, you know, but I didn't get to see how the whole thing really blew up.
in any event, Mickey, it was starting to get pretty rough and rugged there because some players were tackling the man instead of the ball.
Yes, that was very obvious in the duration of the game.
And so it was bound to happen with this kind of intense pressure in the ball game.
Also, the Koreans, I'm sure, feel, you know, that they have the crowd so much against them, and that probably would, you know, increase their volatile instincts.
It's true. They were on the defensive and naturally reacted defensively. But this all adds spectacle, excitement, and drama to what already, as we pointed out earlier, was an intensely exciting contest. The ball game is going to resume. The Philippines will be taking charities. Hector Calma will be going to the 15-foot line. Korea will be resuming the ball game with Kim Sung-wook, their blonde cager, together with you.
They want the teams to shake hands, Dick.
Let's find out what happened. It looks like all the players are being asked by the referees to go on the floor
And shake hands.
before the resumption of the contest.
Kiss and make up.
Right. And the crowd reacts. Okay, this is what it's all about. Everybody came here to play ball and not to get into any kind of a rhubarb.
Yes, exactly what Miss Amy Marcos said on opening day, you know. Friendship is the first thing here, and the competition's only secondary.
Right. We were about to say that the Koreans will be resuming with Hanki Bom, Kim Sung-wook, Kim Hun-ho, Yu, their court general, and Her Jae, while the Philippines will have Almario, Hector Calma on the line, Teddy Alfarero, Jun Tan, who's played outstanding ball, and Jong Wichiko.
I'm really very happy, Dick, that Hector Calma was not hurt in that melee. He's played such an outstanding ball game. I'm sure that if we continue with this lead and the coach takes him out of the ball game, we're going to have the house come down.
Absolutely.
And this is a big house.
Right. The first shot by Hector Calma is good. He has 18 points in the ball game. Second shot is a miss.
He deliberately did that.
Almario getting that loose ball. Wichiko has it 3 minutes and 50 seconds ago. The Philippines now running down the clock. They're going to waste as much time as possible with a 13-point advantage. And the ball game fast approaching the home stretch. We've got a bad pass by Jun Tan and a breakaway by Yu. Ever alert for that steal or the interception. Wichiko inbounding. It's a full court press by Korea, and we have a 5-second violation by the Philippine squad for a turnover right in the front court of Korea. We're not out of the woods yet with an 11-point lead.
That was a very bad error.
2 errors in a row by the RP Youth squad. 73-62. That long rest may have ruined their concentration. A long hit by Yu. He has brought Korea back. They're trailing now by only 9 points at 73-64. Hector Calma trying to bring the ball into the front court. Calma gives it to Almario. Almario's wide open. He fires. And again, he delivers a crucial hit. And Yu looks very disappointed. He's worked so hard to try and figure out a rally. 75-64. Perjay with a head and shoulder fake. He fires and it trickles out. And we have a foul on the play going against Hanki Bom.
He leaned over Almario and hit him from behind when he went for the rebound.
And that'll mean 2 charities for Alfie Almario. Both teams are in penalty trouble. 2 minutes and 57 seconds to go. Ron Jacobs calling over to Hector Calma to give him instructions.
And the Korean coach trying to question the call of referee Umori. Almario on the far lane to take 2 shots. The Philippines on top by 11 points with 2:57 to go in the ball game. First shot is good.
He has been Mr. Clutch tonight, Alfie Almario.
The second shot of Alfie. Good again.
Clean hit. 77 to 64. We're back to a 13-point bubble. Herjay for Korea. To Yu. 2 minutes and 48 seconds ago. Yu hurried that shot. It was forced. Mario pulls it down and gives it to Juntan. Forward now to Kalma. Kalma rifles a pass. Chico to Tan. It'll be a level lock most likely. We'll be running the clock down again. We have 15 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes and a half to go. 10 seconds left in the shot clock, and we have a turnover. Yu again triggered off that turnover. Yu fires and misses. The tap recovered by Yu himself. Yu goes for the hoop and converts.
We didn't move in defense at all that time.
We just watched. 77 to 66. Yu again intercepting, and Herjay getting an easy basket. The Philippines will have to come down and help their teammates bring the ball down. It's a full court press for Korea. 2 minutes left.
Last 2 minutes is brought to you by Adidas, a division of Rubber World Philippines Incorporated.
Alfarero forward now to Kalma. Kalma firing and missing. And we have a rebound by Korea. They're behind by 9 points. 1 minute and 45 to go. Yu driving through. Oh, that looked like a traveling violation, but it wasn't called by referee Hoppenheim, and we have an RPU timeout. We'll be back shortly. The Philippines in the front court. That Korean full court press is bothering us. It has caused a number of errors now by the Philippines. The Philippines by only 7 points. Almario has it. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. We have 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Juntan has it. 5 seconds to go. Here comes Kalma. Almario fires and misses. The rebound pulled down by Alfarero. He loses the ball. Kalma fakes, fires, babies it. It's Alfarero following up, and there is a foul or a jump. A jump ball. Rules referee Ron Omori as Hanki Boom put up his arms, jumped, and muzzled that attempt by Alfarero.
But we use a lot of the clock, Dick, and right now it's only 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the ball game.
7-point advantage for the Philippines. The tap lost by Almario, and we have Herjay leaping and missing. An easy layup missed by Herjay. That could be crucial. 52 seconds to go. A triple team on Kalma. Over to Juntan. All alone under the basket. Alfarero. Now it's 79 to 70. The Philippines has a comfortable 9-point lead with 40 seconds to go. It's our ball game.
The Koreans gambled and lost.
For a while there, it was touch and go. Yu setting up Kim. Kim banking it in. 30 seconds to go. The inbound goes to Kalma. Kalma loses the ball. It goes out at the sideline. It's outside for the Philippines. Referee Ron Omori refusing to be intimidated by the Korean bench. 26 seconds to go. It'll be a backcourt throw-in for the Philippines. Chico inbounds. It's a lead pass for Kalma. Kalma gets it and dribbles out of trouble. Cross-court pass to Almario. They'll be running the clock down again. 18 seconds left in this contest. A beautifully played contest with the Philippines lapsing into errors only with a full court press of the South Koreans. 8 seconds to go. Almario fires. That's the icing on the cake. 81 to 72. The coup de grace by Alfie Almario. 1 second left. And there goes the final horn. That last shot is counted. That shot of Choi. So the Philippines wins 81 to Korea 74, a 7-point margin of victory. We must point out that every point counts in winning over Korea, because there is the possibility of a triple tie should South Korea defeat China in the championship round. These teams are seeded and will have no difficulty in getting into the round of 6, or the championship round. And since wins and losses are carried over, the possibility of a triple tie will be broken only by the FIBA quotient system, which takes into account games played only by the teams involved in the triple tie in the points for and points against quotient. No playoffs will be made in the championship round, so each team will play each other's team only once. In just a while, we'll be bringing you the breakdown of the scores and the very interesting tale of the statistics. Right now, let's pause for this message.